them included. But the show must go on, right? Because they're going to back to something. Isaiah 55.
So back in Isaiah 5, verse 8. It says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts."
Yeah, so the ways of the Most High, it's far in comparison. The ways are the minds of men. We are but flesh. So like if they are ways to the comparison, like a people dead, Most High kills up. And man I say, oh, I'm dead. Most High kill that. But it's a spirit. It's the Most High put the manifest of flesh and it decides if it comes back the spirit, that's it. No more. Right? Most High call it back. And in the spiritual realm, you're at rest. You feel pain in that body. It's the only feel pain here. So when you look on it, it's like a gateway. You see me? Right, but most of the time when you start to the flesh, it's a form of judgment. And they pull it down. They pull back the spirit. That's why you're small, give a small understanding of the Most High operate you, the Most High thing. Right, so people have to leave. Oh, we think as mortals, are supposed to understanding what the will of the Lord is. Right? So you can basically different parallel the ways of the Most High. So you get the feelings, is in your own thoughts, making you an enemy of the Most High, because you don't want that. So you can roll Proverbs 3 and outside of 5. Right? But that will make people get in problems. What?
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. It says, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes, fear the Lord and depart from evil."
Be not wise in your own eyes. But what? Fear the Most High, depart from evil. You know evil?
We have peppermint, we have margarine, we have sour sapling, peppermint, margarine.
And seek the path the Most High say, or the Most High say we're supposed to walk on the face of the earth as it's written. The Most High give us straight commandments. They are simple. Thou shalt not commit idolatry. You see me? Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not commit adultery. You see me? Thou shalt not lie with mankind and say lie with a womankind. You see me? Them things are simple. And the common man know that. But what they would do, I try to justify themselves in own wickedness. And that's how you rebelling against your maker. That's you becoming proud. Saying that, oh, God don't know me, so I'm going to do my thing my own way. So, oh, God, we understand.
Hi, why look at fool boy? God can help everybody. Same I help himself. Madness.
That's proud, that's right, eh? And that's something we're most I hear. I know you have to get them like your God. Man, alright. Show me your belief. But if you actually repent, you show remorse, humble yourself. And then we are by the fault and mercy.
So second is just 8, and we want to go from 48 to 50. Alright, so second is just chapter 8, verse 48. It says, "In this also thou art marvelous before the Most High, that thou hast humbled thyself as it becometh thee, and hast not judged thyself worthy to be much glory among the righteous. For many great miseries shall be done to them in the latter time, that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride."
The stress of your man bring death and destruction for wickedness of the children, for which you were earned upon the wickedness of the pride. Nobody now take a telly. Nobody will hear about the word of Jesus Christ. You know, like for example, Christian. What's the one of the proudest of the people on the earth? No telling them not take. So it's alright then. Since you just go up, since you come down here, you're going to level up the pressure. You're going to test it. Alright, you want to believe in us. Say, I know me a God. You want to believe say your money can protect you? You believe say me can't see nobody, see you save yourself? Okay. You see me? And then let loose to the angels them. Different yourself.
Verse 55 says, therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish. Right? For when?
Brother.
So when we there out here and the majority pass on, yes, you know, once upon a time, you know, when you just get the truth, most of the majority always say, oh, you see me? We're out with everybody under the sun. Is there any way something for that?
Yep.
You want to share the good news. You tell the family, with their friends. If they are walking in your conversation, you want to be a part of your testimony about the word of the Most High. You know, you're happy. Everybody speak to your face. Bring the word and turn on our radio. So you be idiot. Alright? You don't hear people, oh, I want any man who's there for this. Right? There's no more, yo. Break them up. Somebody have to do, to teach them, to require that. Just hope on it. Our deeds lead to salvation. There's no talk about family. Daddy say, yeah, I'm going to go and feed you, going to go do murder and practice it. Alright. You see me? Right? We hear say Esau go talk to people and all of that. You don't want to the answer Esau. You see me? That devil, I'll pass. You see me? So once I say, if you do me red, more defend you. Alright, then. That's so good. Yeah. I want to talk about the labor Esau come down, you know. That man may wonder what you so what you ever do. No, it's good. Yeah, I do. I don't know also some China released one video with them in an open video, the autonomous robot, humanoid robots and their capabilities. They're just as agile, in fact, right now even more agile than the regular man. You know what I mean? Them are the flips, them are rubber stairs, them are downstairs, you know what I mean? Them are playing ice handle sports. And then somebody do an AI generated video and show you like what other capabilities them can do, which essentially them handle military weapons. You know the AI generated video, but you know what Esau, you now have that type of technology or have more or produce them type of technology without ensuring so they can use it for military operations. So in a lot of them streets there, you're gonna have them humanoid robots there, AI program, you know, especially where them have internet a lot. You know what I mean? Because it might require internet. That's why you have Starlink that tries to set up across the world, really. You know what I mean? So you can have a global reach. But you have to have AI operated humanoid robots to patrol street here. So really like Terminator.
Right. Because even I think at the LAPD, did have walk around with one. And it's in the LAPD vest from Boston Dynamics. You know what I mean? And people are I'm amazed because them just see something new. As scripture said, miracles going back to being amazed, but yeah, it's a conversation for them as fuck you again. When we see robot that walk with police and find them music, yeah? Most they're supposed to try to rip at the pieces before you get wet. So hey, and the brother I'm going to go back with up, and the title, your brothers are going to need spiritual power. And scripture says, when the enemy are coming like a flood, the Heavenly Father will lift up a standard against it. You know, it was a Black Mirror episode. I remember when I watched one Black Mirror episode with the robot dog, and it's like pick up on a killing spree and how effectively it execute people, you know, because them can't shoot it down, them can't manhandle it either because it's stronger than them.
Can't come here and the regular check out your machine.
Right?
Can't chop him either.
They just run through them and maul them. Crazy. So again, 2nd Esdras 8, verse 55. It says, and therefore ask thou no more the questions concerning the multitude of them that perish. Right? And Esau pushed towards that because the Georgia Guidestone still in effect there. A part of the New World Order agenda, you know what I mean, is to ensure the Earth's population is at a certain number with them.
500 million.
500 million. You know what I mean? So we're below. So you think they're going to do? They're going to push World War, the 3rd World War. They're going to cause global economic collapse through that as well. You know what I mean? At the same time, you're going to have the RFID microchip because they're going to have silos, so to speak, where in which a community, a digital community are built, where in which you can get protection, you can get food, you can get healthcare, you can escape the chaos. But you're going to need the RFID microchip, you're going to need to have a digital identity. That's a digital system now. Right? But it says, for when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, thought scorn of his law, and forsook his ways.
Scorn of his law. For example, the African woman, they bring out the fact that a man cannot go down one woman. Right? Scorn that. How dare you? You see me? You know, tell a woman say, oh, she's supposed to have one man. You have body for her child. She says, you know, commit abortion. You know? You know why you hear what Bible say about that? You see me? So, them to have scorn of the ways of the Most High. You tell a woman say she's supposed to put on, she's supposed to cover. You know why you hear that? Tell a man say, oh, stop have sex with the next woman. Them stop them pork or they call it stone. Them names them get them back.
I suppose.
You know why you hear that?
Skunk and ice stars. Two of them. That's new.
Nigga don't want to hear that. Scorn the way that the Most High, yo. Tell them say, yo, keep the Sabbath holy. Nigga don't want to hear that. You look when you hear some of them niggas in the other camps, yo. Fight against basically what they want to do on the Sabbath. Just scorn the way the Most High, Lord the Most High. They don't want to hear it. They look for it like shackles. You see me? Hold on. That's why them say what? The way the Most High is not equal. It's not fair. That's not the hidden them. You know what they say is fun. When we go to carnival.
This video is look at you. Mother give shrimp to eat. And he said, no, you not eat that. See me? As I look at you, he said, no, you not eat that. So she started laugh off and he said, you must eat it. The man said, no, those are cockroaches. I eat that shit. You see me? But them laugh off it. And so them always laugh off and, yo, who stand up for righteousness?
Shrimp and lobster, them call them crustaceans, and them clean the ocean. And even for them to find out, people can even possibly get herpes from eating shrimp.
Cancer.
Them carcinogenic here and can get cancer, but also herpes. You have people who eat shrimp and somehow contract herpes. Alright,
Because they also get allergic reactions. See, because bugs come up on your body. See, normal space body disorganized the surgery in your body.
it says, for when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, thought scorn of his law, and forsook his ways. Moreover, they have trodden down his righteous, and said in their heart that there is no God, yea, and that knowing they must die.
So someone when they say I became a God, is when they try to put for the Bible. Oh, it's because of ye are gods. Right? That's just because knowing that they shall die, must die. Alright, so they're going to murder them, kill them off. So when you see them reject the ways of the Most High, you know, and lead on to way of the white man. Alright then. So when destruction starts, can't sorry for them. And even with the little breeze of the moon side blowing up the road, it's in Hurricane Melissa, and people get terrorized by it, you can't sorry for them. Judgment of the moon side. The breeze hold up things that come back to normal, they never stop. Right up to them celebrate them fresh moon. Can't stop them. They take it. Instead them bastards Pope chop them out and say, oh, don't blame God for this disaster, you know.
Don't do it as a punishment.
When obviously it was, when that's them saying peace, and peace, there's none. Rocking the people to sleep. But that was a wake-up call, or should have been a wake-up call to Jamaica. So you know, say you want Jamaica to bless. And most times not with the wicked ass things of Jamaica, yo, time for to repent. And Christian, I think it's denomination,
Religion.
you see me? So if that was it, and them always have reformation, so apparently most of all this one was.
As a right, Christianity is the biggest denomination in the world. And as you use the word rightly, denomination, it means removal of the name. Because they now apply under the banner of the Albashi nation. So they have apply under the banner when Esau proposed them. Esau give them in the books and in all of these things, but them come up with, show them theological colleges, cemeteries. See me?
It says, and said in their heart that there is no God, yea, and that knowing they must die. For as the things aforesaid shall receive you, so thirst and pain are prepared for them. For it was not his will that men should come to naught, but they which be created have defiled the name of him that made them, and were unthankful unto him, and unto him which prepared life for them. And therefore is my judgment now at hand.
That's right. But the reject be on the both sides, the rejecting prophets, beat them, run them, mock them, scorn them, some of them murder them. The ages, then the judgment set in sword. Right? Is the most they bring forth the calamities them who've been prophesying about. You know, so the famine of, you know, right? World War III. You know, so that's how we see even right now when you have America come out and say, you know, Iran have 10 days to make the deal. Right? And then you see Russia, Iran, and China have military drills. Yes. But look at these things. I'm going to say, through the warrior, especially the what? The Lord of the one.
That Amos 3 and 6 shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid. Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord that done it?
Last week, another STV 3 days on world peace. And I think would not almost certain that everybody get tested.
Almost.
How many of them met people like, to me, this not come like health awareness. This not come like, yo, go and check it well, so. A regular mega places, I see this like, you have people there, but they stick to the rate of see the people them push towards it. I don't feel like it's awareness stuff, I think.
No man, I started there to run and post it now. You don't want to find out. So I test them and test them.
No, I'm not saying you know people testing. Oh, the place and rum.
Oh, the country itself.
No, that's the old society.
Loose people are.
Loose people are. You see me? Because one time I'm going to probably say, which nothing wrong to get tested, that's not saying that, because I said, see, to all them, yes, they work on them check. Like, the check this is them, the check this is them, exactly. I'm looking at me say, that's the sign, so yo, place there. Oh, them. And then that make it worse. When the ABC come with it up, you give them look. Because many of them are like, so yeah, when somebody will ask you, it was a male ask you if you're not on the route, and they say, yeah, but it's for the community. I'm look, and I'm like, why you got to say I'm going to concentrate your route? And they're like, alright. So, so you know, because so the same thing, what am I trying to test against? They will help promote it.
Yeah, same
because
breath.
guess what? We all know that, especially HIV is high among ABC. But then the first person who has studied dates. That study that's been done over the years. I think the first time we hear about that study, they are little youth and they used to have the show them called the soul food. And there was an episode about it. And I'm going to say, oh, it's really high. So I'm among the boss.
Because of man will run on to the doctor and receiving that just circumvents disease.
Because your body is setting your dignity. Realize it's setting your dignity because you when you get fired up or lose up your eye, he was an expert witness on a case. And he basically testifies as an expert witness. Means him have research on certain things on the matter. Right? And he bring out that research, see, and then fire him. See me because he must say he's basically promoting hate speech and going against that agenda. But that's what the research said. So the party is setting great dignity because Esau don't want, you see me, a reduction in that action. You see me, Esau wants to promote it. So as the brother are going to, you have them a promote and a push forward these tests. You understand? And while them a push forward the tests, they might use it as a disguise as well for promoting by giving them room, giving them conduct, and giving them reassurance, and give them, they call it cards to get they call it now, like go psychologists will help them through them process and after. You know?
Jeremiah 2:19, thine own wickedness shall correct me, and thy backsliding shall go therefore, and see that it is an evil thing and bitter, that thou hast forsaken the Lord thy God, and that my fear is not in thee, saith the Lord God of hosts.
Yeah, just like the brother we had earlier. Most people want to come out to the flesh and the poetry, especially come out to the sexual aspect of things and the society. Most people don't want to hear about the scriptures, you know, they thrown up on all those aspects. They frown upon it. And guess what? So at the end of the day, we know that the majority of our people are haters of God. The majority of our people don't want to hear the scriptures. The majority of people, hey, even something as simple as even breaking down the names of the Heavenly Father, which are very important. The majority of Jake would have prefer fighting because they must say, look here, when we grew up at the journey in my car. Right? Growing up, and then they have a car man, so why we need to change it now? So they don't care about the fact that whilst we acknowledge the scriptures are about, it's about faith, right? There has been, the Lord has made avenues where certain things can be proven, right? So even breaking down the names, going from the language standpoint, going from a historical standpoint, look, this is it, and what we've been taught all this time has been wrong. Jake don't want to hear that. Jake tell me straight up, so look here, this is how I know all of my life, I'm not turn. So if the road I'm not on all my life, I lead to a cliff, I'm not going to take the right turn, I'm going to make him continue to live. There's a go on. And on top of that, it's all about the crowd. Hey, keep the arm wide is the way. You know?
7. I think 13 and 14.
That's the thing what really of Jake.
Yeah, 13 and 14.
That are the main thing that causes Jake to sit. The crowd, the company, it's like two things in a group. You know? And the law even tell us what you don't follow how much you eat. You can get that.
This is Matthew 7 and 13. Enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, yo, men of the Lord will come like aliens, yo. Because guess what, the way they will operate from to the righteousness of faith in a very unrighteous society. You know, abstaining from the unrighteousness of this society, it's a very painful thing for people to witness. You know? When I tell people that it's all down to our business all down, oh, something have to kill me at some point, oh, something have to take me out. But they can't live in a one life to live, they can't live so uptight. They can't this, they can't that. And then I understand, say, oh, that mindset is a mindset where we're getting a very big trouble with the Heavenly Father, yo. That the mindset will cause the flood. That the mindset will cause us to be out of the land. That the mindset will help us under this crisis. And that is the mindset that will ensure that we get destroyed and not delivered from the impending destruction. Right?
Exodus 23 and 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rest judgment.
Yeah. And even Jake himself is Jake last in the world of this power and say if everybody had jump off our bridge, we are going to do it too. And most people will say no. But once you have truth come out and it make them uncomfortable, the proper stay with the dirty, with the majority, you can see a mindset of if everybody will jump off our bridge, they want to be people guess what? Nobody know want to be the odd one. East side of conformity test, where you have like a room of 5 people, and one of them they know that it's a test. And whenever you choose the right answer, they make sure that everybody else choose the wrong answer. And after about 4 or so rounds of it, the person will get tested. Anything what the majority say, him select it too. Knowing that it's the wrong answer.
You just have to go with it to get along.
So you get along, and you go along to get along. And it's true why more people need leaders though, and right leaders. So hey, people are not about to do, and guess what, the elect is the opposite of that, you know. The elect of the 11 part of the nation of Israel, they conform to the scriptures. Right? They conform to the scriptures. So it doesn't matter what the majority want to do, and that is why there's going to be constant conflicts. Hey, most time it is. You know most of the brothers, them get that thing where people might say, oh, they're antisocial, but they are truly dark. You know what work out with the cannot dark. Because if we talk, then, you know, of course, you know, you're wise as serpents, harmless as doves, so you're like literally about them and cause trouble. But sometimes I hear some things and somebody just casually asks you, like, what do you think? They'll be like, we're good, man, just go on, let me stay out of the one day, because, you know, hey, like recently, made them for the tour and talk, and somebody has said, somebody will, if a man revert his sister because the sister give the man have no answer to it. And we're like, you see, it's all messed up because if I had done in Israel, she would have the answer to everybody.
But-
his hand would have been up on her one of the first hand because his house she had disgrace. His house.
Exactly.
In family she had disgrace.
But guess what? When I talk, yo, I'm gonna wrap the hands of the dog, man. Yo, Fox come that time.
No, because him is a bitch.
Fox.
That's just this feminine spirit. And the West grow our men. The so-called men them of today are the West grow them Esau. Get it, and them have the feminine energy. You have young, like schoolboys. You know, on TikTok video, I wind up like girl with more emoji in the left side. You know, and I dance to some female songs like wind up like girl. And these are the younger generations that come up in. See? So anybody with them tendency to say, oh, if your sister wrong, you have to defend it. You're just as bad. You know, you're part of the problem in a society where the most are going to get rid of.
But guess what? So when the man do that now, he might try to portray himself as being one time I say, oh, the man not there again, a real man.
Yeah, because...
Yeah. But guess what? Them doing that and feeling like that, show that, look, they're being emotional here because that is not judgment.
And you know who tell him that? His mother tell him that. Right? And his mother tell him that at all times. You know, and he go back to go even deeper than that.
But slack to the cut out. You know why? You know also know why they're doing it? Because I mean the pizza some woman as well.
So that's why I say go deeper than even.
Yeah.
It's a conglomerate of things where influence the male. See? And it's mainly from a female energy standpoint. So you have the mother, see? And then you have Esau, where he might get dedicated to the school system, to the churches, and then from a deeper sense, it is the spirit of woman worship. Right?
This is Isaiah 3 verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors and women rule over them.
So it's go back to the woman worshiping spirit.
Hey, I know.
It's like the queen of heaven worship. The queen can do no wrong. And at all times defend and protect the queen. See? Like in the movie The Beekeeper. You know, one of the philosophy of the beekeeper is if the queen produce good children, the beekeeper kills, goes straight to the source and get rid of the mother. Get rid of the queen. And the queen of your world, of your society, have not been producing good children. Means just the man shall bring forward monsters. And that's why so much women are dead. Which is also one of the idols of Egypt. The black woman or the woman is one of the idols of Egypt that when Yahweh say his son come, yeah, he's going to break all the idols of Egypt and she's one of them.
Hey,
yeah?
Scripture say, not in the multitude of women. On a daily basis where group of them is just like, when it seems like conversation, it seems like after a while just come like back and forth between the men and the women and try to prove themselves. So it's like they start chatting, and then after a while get to the point where they can say, oh, all the money know they tell me try entertain the woman them. And the woman say till even from a week here like one of them get a lick over it. The woman say tell us stop. I guess and it reminds me of what they say in a first Ezra, in the king when the king put the man up on the mouth. Because there's over time the respect and thing get funny because of the constant and also just being around them and chatty like you pull them straight as men supposed to separate yourself though. Supposed to separate yourself, you're supposed to just be the constant company of women like that.
A sissy role like that.
And guess what? One thing is that at any given time I 3 women that are the most. I have about like 5 to 6 different men that they have. So guess what? Look when the nature of the argument and how things actually appear, they can say, yo, it's all about making women laugh and see how one step. Yeah, so yo, some things that me hear them talk at the time just for the sake of being heard and getting the approval of women and like this can't work. You know, the society must be going. The people say, oh, human came wickedness, and sure we are that. And because of the same thing I'm worship, that's one of the main reasons why, you know, we're going down. Well, this place is going down. I think we.
This is Ecclesiasticus 42 and start at 12. Behold, not everybody's beauty, and sit not in the midst of women, for from garments cometh a moth, and from women wickedness.
And from a woman wickedness, right? And also confusion. Anyway, you have a bunch of a woman. You don't take him a bunch, you take him. Yeah? It's a word of iniquity of one and grave digging with the mouth. Because that's the one thing where they can't control. The mouth. They don't know how to do that. You know what I mean? So whenever you have two, you just know say confusion in this. So Yahusha can't do another mix. You know, like the scripture say where two or more together in mind here. So when the time them come together that's something else.
Satan.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
The most war and enemy spark from woman and woman, or woman and man. One woman and female in the mix.
Yeah? You tell us, say, regular, you see, look on social media where a man have getting a fight because the woman feel like, say, oh, she's a man. They try and play tough with a man and they must step to her now. I know him up for the credit.
Jeremiah 2 verse 33 says, why trimmest thou thy way with love? Therefore, hast thou also come
No, a lot of the things a man might look on it and they say, oh, follow. No. A lot of the wickedness like idolatry. We follow the other nations. We create them shit. Our people create them. Yeah? So nobody never have it. And guess what? A lot of the things that you see with the Eden with, or even Esau with, are our people learn them from. Yeah? Remember even from Eve. But I feel like Esau gonna learn a whole heap of the wise and the trickery in terms of witchcraft from Eve. Yeah. Definitely. But there's a lot of things where our people teach the Eden. I remember Eve by you. You know, Eve deep in them shit. Look for Mexico. You know? From America wickedness. Yeah. So Esau, we tell her something, yes? But she will go deeper with it. Once she thinks she understands. Because look for even in a slavery, on the slavery level. Do we think child upkeep master house the most? Or the house nigga? And if Esau no love him house like how the house nigga love. You also have bond and as we the common philosophy, the common saying there. And Esau will say and give up on it, say done. Jake will say, oh no, we can't save it.
Alright, Django with Steven. Yeah, Steven, I him the point out say I trick Jamie Foxx really run a game for me, you know.
Yeah.
Right, I him
so
point
you even see through it. You know?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, man.
But you got to say, brother, this one of the constitution, so we're going to burn them shit so they don't stick in
You can host nigga.
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson.
You know that?
Proverbs 31 and 3. Give not thy strength unto woman, nor thy ways to that which destroys kings.
So, in a lot of these cases, a man is the problem. Because yo, we used to look on it, even me used to look on it, say, yo, this fucking woman. But if man did stand up to something, then woman couldn't have a leeway for so much wickedness. But man don't know where to stand upon, they don't have no foundation. You know why? Because for them foundation is, see, is supposed to be catered for at all times, regardless of what she do. Yeah? So enough of the slackness them where you see. I go on in the society and become man. And we get broken. That's why Esau work on the man in terms of what they call buck breaking. Why you think them go so hard to break the buck? Exactly.
To the society, that is part of the,
Yeah?
the women's right movement, part of it was the emasculation.
Yeah?
They make sure the abolish come here. The women them get to earn the money, the women them get to become providers, and that way them can see themselves fired and the man and start talking shit.
One minute, can I give something real quick?
Yeah man, yeah.
Second, First Ezra 4 verse 25 in the GMT, it says, a man loves his wife more than his parents. Some men are driven out of their minds on account of a woman, and others become slaves for the sake of a woman.
Yeah, so hey, you see a man them, for real. And it worse now, if you really check it out. Now, you see a man them, but burn out the Bible because the Bible promotes slavery. And you see a man them a slave of the master, please woman. And you see a man them, you know, they criticize the Bible because the Bible, and the criticism really comes from a place of ignorance. Because if you know what the Bible deals with concerning slavery, you wouldn't burn out the Bible for slavery. Because the Bible teaches how everybody is a slave. Another word for slave is just servant. They call you what? Civil servant. In other words, slave.
Civil slave.
Polite slave.
Your leader named Prime Minister.
Yeah, but most people don't know what the term Prime Minister means. Oh, you mean the leader of a country? No.
First servant.
Most people don't know what Prime Minister means, that term. If you ask them, they can't tell you. But everybody is a servant to something. So nothing wrong with slave. It's just how you deal with your slave and what you serve.
Up.
There's a particular way the Bible says you're supposed to treat the slave. But Esau not treat this up. The so-called white man not treat wait that way then.
The case and point. If you knock out a slave, you're supposed to let you Esau.
He knock out the whole of them and still keep you and feed your pork chat, pork intestine. Chew that. Yeah? Yeah, go again.
Some men are driven out of their minds on account of a woman, and others become slaves for the sake of a woman.
Yeah.
Others have been put to death, have ruined their lives, or have committed crimes because of a woman.
Yeah, enough for them money. Why do they gruesome crime on the road? Robbery them. Because they might try to please the queen. Oh, yeah.
Regular 9 to 5 human.
Yeah, and you need it quick. You need it quick.
The lifestyle of it.
Right. You need it quick and you need it big. Yeah? And who might do that for? Right now he will have himself for last. And he will carry out the biggest robbery. Because queen have to happy. As long as I smile upon mama face or my woman face, everything nice.
If you don't do it the next one, I'll do it, you know.
Yeah? So them go to them, as the scripture say what, them go to them way to please the woman. Ruin them life. You know how much man that killed? Yeah? How much man that prison and dead because of woman. Yeah? Ruin them life because of what? Really the vagina. Right? And that's why when you see like Rastafarianism, them do that sign here. Yeah. It's the Vesica spices, man. Which represent womb worship, vagina worship.
And I'm brother that do it in songs, some luminally.
Yeah, all of them. And them do this. Yeah. But them are gonna tell us oh it represents the ankh. But that's what the ant represents. I same thing. Yeah? Go ahead, Doc.
I done.
Jeremiah 31 and 22. How long will thou go about, thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord Yahweh has created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall come forth from man.
Yeah, and guess what? That's what's happening. You know, being cornered by women. That is why we have to pray to our body part that people are coming. It's a power. We have to keep our spirit. It's right. Operate according to his will. That's really and truly. I left it up to this world alone here. Okay. Women destroy. Hey. Okay, let's check the workplace. Right up my there was a used to work with this guy where the job wasn't really too hard, but at the time it was challenging, and I say, oh, it must be challenging, man. So I tell you the truth, my brother. When the team full of women have the most problem enough, because when a man come and work, man, he don't like the man just knows, so I tell him to do this. And he say, work and work and do it, and he gets it money. And so the woman, brother, about that thing. I'm going to work with more headache. You can't bother with this, you have a problem with that. You don't like when this gets said, you don't like when this. Man,
Hey.
so brother, when you talk to man one time, brother, I just work with it, get it done.
Yeah. Yo, bro, if a woman said that it's easy to work with man, that woman said that.
Yo, them calling you.
Yeah, woman said them hate working with man.
I'm working a customer service a couple years well, and every time a woman call, I hear the man going to say, oh,
Seriously.
them say,
And
Oh.
who you think are gonna make enough of these men take the chip?
Hmm.
Woman.
who make them for them get the goods?
Yeah, who make enough of them get the job? When them put up a defense, they say, oh, me nah take that. Yeah? But because the woman says she have to lock her leg, him go take the job. Yeah, so a lot of men, yeah, I go take the chick because of the females, man. Then, because them never have no spine to begin with. And society now raise men, it raise some feminine bitches, man. The mother raise them, so them don't really have the masculine energy there. You can't gird up them lines like a man. Pants under them ass. And they feel like them a man. Because them pants are sag. Yeah? So called white man have done a job on you.
Bro, imagine them you wear pants without belt and then use them thing of roll it up.
Yeah. To the point where now you have designers we have build pants or shorts. We drop. We build sagging pants. Why you do that? Pants man top of pants. So society gone. There's no coming back for this society. If you notice, it works worse and worse as the day go by. There's no helping society. You know why? And a lot of people surprised. Or in a heart say, yo, all things so rough, all things so wicked nowadays. Little did you know, before the good come, before the kingdom of heaven come, it after works worse.
Right.
Things are going to spiral out of control. Because guess what? This is not weird. This is not where the kingdom of heaven is, man. Then, a time for close them, we can get them in.
Yeah.
If you can speak, I read the speech.
Isaiah. This is Isaiah 59 verse 14. It says, justice is driven away, the right cannot come near, truth stumbles in the public square, and honesty finds no place there. There is little honesty to those who stop doing evil. Right? Sorry, there is little honesty that those who stop doing evil find themselves the victims of crime.
Exactly. You know, but hey, and that's true. As we said all the time, we wish say we have the line place so we could actually start with stripes across backs, yo.
So I fix up.
Like right now. Right now, yo. But anyway, you know, always give all praises, honor and glory
to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakodash.
honors to the apostles and leaders of great new stone as well. Shalom to the brothers and highways and byways pushing this way now since we can truth. Sisters, the believers, the help to go for the elect. Shalom.
Shalom. Excellent.
That is that thing.